about it. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about it. We really do. Um, this dating shit, right? Um, some of my female friends been telling me like these guys be complaining about the dating, fellas. If you be the man in a relationship, you ain't she ain't gonna complain about the dating. What I mean by that is you gotta make the plans. You can't leave it up to her. Only thing you gotta tell her is, look, we going out on one day. We'll wipe the band. She say, I'm free on Friday, 7:30. When you pick up, as long as you ask her about her food allergy, you take her where you want to take her. Because if you leave it up to her, she gonna get on her phone. She gonna get that phone out. Boop 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 boop, and she gonna say, "Hmm, I ain't never been there. I ain't never been there." And you gonna be at Ruth Chris. You gonna be at a 5-star hotel. Man, if you do it, you could take her out for a little boardwalk or whatever. You know what I mean? You could take her to a little concert, little some tacos ain't that expensive. Some chicken ain't that expensive. You ain't always got to take her to the top of the line steakhouse. Some of them women don't even like that. They just go because you took them or you left it up to them. You got to be the man, make the moves. You got to take them. You got to tell them where they going. You know, I don't understand why men scared to lead. You take time out and you make it happen. Then you ain't gonna be complaining about a bill. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta break the bank. You know, you think you gotta impress her. You do, but you don't. You don't have to break the bank to impress her. You know, you could take her to a neighborhood restaurant, sit on down, woo wop the band. But one thing you don't want to do is not tip, fellas. Tip. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't got the 10%, leave a couple dollars something. Tip. Even when I go out, I go to valet, I got the ragliest car, the ragliest truck, but I'm still gonna tip the valet, the waitress. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them something. You know, don't look like a cheap ass. You know, but yeah, you plan a date. That's all these women really asking for us, fellas. You plan a date. Quit leaving it up to them. If you leave it up to them, they gon' try to break the bank. Real talk, because they want to go somewhere they ain't never been. I know some smooth places in the city you could be. Like if you're on the south side, it's a bunch of little restaurants you could pop in. You ain't always got to go downtown. You know, it's a little spots. Like it's a low key spot called Smokey's Bistro on 87. Man, you could pop in there, sit down, the environment good, the atmosphere right, and you ain't gonna break the bank. I done been in there a couple of times. Man, I ain't even spend $50. We both ate good. You know what I'm saying? Swoop over on the lakefront, sit on down, chill out, walk on the lake with her, walk some of that food off, spit that ism, and now you gone to the crib with her. She gone to your crib. Read between the lines. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Take on that ride down Lakeshore Drive with a little sippy sip. Hey, y'all know what it is. But you fuck around, you take on a date that she playing. Now you broke and you mad, but you trying not to. You like, man, I just ready to go home. You know, you gotta make some plans, fellas. That's all I gotta tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Make some plans. Get on Google. Get on TikTok. All that. You on the phone? You got a phone with you. Google some restaurants in your neighborhood. Pop in. Sometimes, fella, this is the best thing you can do. This is what I do. Go to them restaurants by yourself. You don't even need to take a date. Check it out. Boom. So then when you want to double back, you be like, oh yeah, it's a little spot over there. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself, fellas. You don't need to be on a date. You need to just go out, treat yourself, go have a nice sit down restaurant. Right. Nice meal by yourself. Then when you start dating, you be like, oh yeah, buddy over there cook good. Buddy over there cook good. Now I got a bunch of places because I'm gonna tell y'all see me out all the time. I'm eating. I gotta feed myself. And when you single and mingling, you gotta eat. But yeah, you check out some restaurants by yourselves. Go to the movies, man. Learn how to do shit by yourself. So then when you start dating, you know how the atmosphere gonna be. You know what it is. For real. There's some good shit out here, I'm telling y'all. And when your lady out with you and she see you taking control, it's gonna get her a little moist, fellas. Ladies, if I'm lying, put it in the comments. Tell these cats I ain't lying to them. All right, y'all gotta go.